Good afternoon, Corinne. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, doctor. I'm doing okay. What about yourself?
I'm doing just fine.
Thank you for asking.
Can you give me a little background information on you?
Yes, my name is Corinne. I'm married and I have 4 children. My oldest one is 12 and my youngest one is 8. I work in the school. I work with children. And what else can I say? My husband, we have a very weird marriage. My husband comes back and forth. He comes every month. He spends a month here and a month back where I'm from, which is Haiti. That's where he works. So I'm with the kids mostly. I'm mostly along with the kids in America since 2005 when I moved for safety purposes.
Okay, so is it fair of me to assume that that's your issue today?
That's right, doctor.
Okay. Okay, so how did you, in the beginning you said that your relationship was very weird.
Yes.
Explain that to me.
To me, it is very weird because I'm married, but my husband is not here with me all the time.
So how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel lonely sometimes and sad because I know even if he's working over there, I know he could have made an effort to come here and live with his family. So at the beginning, we used to fight about it. We used to fight almost every time he comes, but I realized that I wasn't gonna win the battle, so I stopped fighting. But I'm keeping everything inside now, and it's very heavy on me, and I really don't know what to do because I'm losing my peace and I'm losing my joy.
Okay, those are two very serious issues, you losing your peace and your joy. So have you discussed this on a more level playing ground? And what I mean by that, have you expressed to him how you feel, or do you just get into an argument and you can't discuss it?
I have some conversation with him, we discuss this, but he wants me to understand that he's making more money because he's a civil engineer, and now after the earthquake there's a lot of work, a lot of job, and now in America there's not so many jobs. So he keeps the same argument that he's working in Haiti, he doesn't know how much he's gonna come and make here, he doesn't know if he's gonna get a job. So it's always, we go around and around, nothing is done.
So is it fair to assume that he sees his departure from his family as being a way of providing for his family because there's no opportunities here?
Yes, you're right.
So, but that's
Excuse
still
me, doctor,
affects you.
it doesn't tell me that there's no, there's no opening for him here, but he is uncertain, but Haiti is certain. Basically, that's what he's trying to tell me.
And that still affects you.
Yes, because I don't think it's fair to me. I don't think it's fair to the children because they miss their dad, and I miss him too as a husband. So I don't care if you make less money here, but I'd rather have him here with us for less money than being to go away for a month or 2 months sometimes.
Okay, so when you do come, what do you guys do as a family to kind of like void that bridge that's there?
I have to tell the doctor that when he comes, it takes me about a week to reconnect with him because he comes in the middle of school, activities, work, and we don't really have time alone. We don't really do anything together. As a family, we go eat out, we go to the park, we take the kids wherever they need to be, but we don't really have the time to do some things to reconnect. And by the time we find that little time, it's already time for him to go back.
So when you were saying that it takes you a while to reconnect, okay, when it takes you a while to reconnect, is there a way that you guys can discuss this before he gets here? You know, if you make out a schedule, you know, and you guys already have a plan as to what it is you're going to do and try to do, that way you already know what's going to happen. You already know what, you kind of anticipate what's going to take place. That way you're not angry when he gets here, and then by the time he leaves, gets ready to leave, you're okay with it. So if you give yourself a schedule, you think that would help you guys out a little bit more? Make plans for it?
So you're trying to tell me to make plan for us to have time together
Yes,
before he gets to Florida?
yes.
I never thought about it, doctor.
That
That might be something that I should consider.
Okay, now, the other question here is, I asked you about what do you guys do as a family to reconnect? Okay, but now I'm interested in what you guys do for you two to reconnect. Just as a couple, date night or anything like that? Or?
No, I haven't had a date night for 7 years. We don't go out, we just do whatever is related to the kids.
But you do realize that kids are very smart. They pick up on small little anecdotes and little body language and things like that. They're very smart. Even when we think they're not listening, they're listening. So you know, in order to fuse things together, that you do have to take out some time for you guys. Because you're angry, and that anger that you're having with him is just gonna keep festering until you get to your point. And I don't want you to become this angry person around here.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you just schedule one night, you don't have to go anywhere and spend any money. You can go for a walk around your neighborhood for about 10 minutes to start small, you know. And that can be the two of you, your sanctuary, so to speak. That time, because I'm just gonna be straight up with you. You need that time alone together to reconnect, so you can get out some more of the feelings that you have, the resentment that you have.
Okay, I'm taking note in my head. I never thought of it. I'm always so busy with the kids and my job and everything else. We barely go anywhere. The only thing I do, but that I do it alone. I go to the movies, and I do it alone. Because if I go to the movie with them, who's gonna watch the kids? So I basically go on my own.
Well, have you ever heard of Red Box?
Yes, I know.
Okay. You can always go and choose a movie from Red Box, and you guys come back as a family or as a couple and
Watch a
pop
movie
your little
together.
popcorn and make the setting right for you and the family.
Thank you, doctor. I never thought about that. That's another good point. Yes, I can do that on the Friday or on the Saturday. And then I really like the fact that I can plan something ahead before he comes. That's a very good idea. Because when he comes in the midst of everything, I'm just lost, you know, and angry and lost because I don't have the time to reconnect, and then the daily routine is right there waiting for me. And he's helping me, he helps me a lot in the house, but we just don't have the time together to reconnect.
Okay. Well, this is what I would like to do. I would like you to do your plan out what it is you guys are gonna do as a family, and plan out what you guys are gonna do as a couple. It doesn't have to be something that's gonna take you over the moon. Start simple. Matter of fact, I want you to start simple with the smallest thing, and do some of the things that you like to do, some of the things that you want to connect with. But now, on the other hand, I also want you to sit down in a quiet place, take your notebook, and write down some of the things that get you to that upset, angry point, and then explain why you felt like that. That way, when you come back, we can look at it, and then you can know what's triggering you to get angry, because it seems to me that you love your family, you love your husband, and you want things to work, but you're having this discord with the travel time. So if you sit down and write down what exactly, because how long has this been going on?
In like 7 years.
Okay, by 7 years, you're already, or you should be, used to the routine.
the routine.
But there is something that's still upsetting you about it.
Mhm.
So if you do your daily journal and just say, okay, well, today, you know, when he's here, today he was here and I felt like this, I felt like that, and try to identify what caused you to feel like that, then we can go back and look at it.
Okay.
And I would also, at any given time that he's here, I would like to see you guys and go from there.
Okay, we do that. We do that.
Okay. Well, complete those things for me at your leisure and just, I'd like to see you back next week if you like to, or 2 weeks, and we can go from there.
Okay, it's supposed to come shortly. As soon as it comes, I will call the office and see if you can see us together.
Okay.
All right, doctor.
All right, we
Thank
have
you
to
so
do that.
much. Thank you.